So hi everybody. So what we did, so as you guys can see, we did like statgram. It's just like it's just for fun, you know. It's not a company, nothing. So it's doing like microservice. The initial goal was to build just like a spam detector for Instagram account. And during the process, we decided to use new features and went up with this thing. So let's go. So here is the technology that we use. So yeah, so I was just waiting someone else. So that means you guys are paying attention, so that's good. And I do eat some Taco Bell when I was building this. So
just to make sure we
yeah, exactly. So business opportunity. So what we saw is, and the tools there, like for people that influencer and Instagram, the tools that Instagram provide and all the competitors provide, they just work and just part of the pipeline to that. They just track clicks, what you do, what is the hot posts you did in the week, things like that. But it does not have metrics to measure the part that comes before. That is the ingestion from leads generation for advertising, so to know a better understand about who is a customer and to target. And because for example they just have statistics for like age, geolocation, but like male, female, but can have like two people that has the same age, live in the same location, same gender, but they're completely different. They're not going to buy the same stuff. For example, we so that's I already told you a little bit. That's what makes the product unique. So we're gonna try to scrape data from Instagram and multi-layered, in multi-dimensions, like getting to all the peoples and the users, and the peoples that having the users, like this, and then it's gonna get IDs from linking all together and scrap text, hashtags, and perform natural processing language on that. So you can do like B2B and you can do B2C. So B2B has the advantage, it's scalable, can do partnerships with ads and project management tools to help integrate it. It's usability and targeting in the beginning for B2B influencers and software business.
So what's B2B?
Huh? Business.
And that's business to customer.
Yeah, exactly. Business to customer is more like for market introduction or penetration, UX, data driving, like user experience, data driving, like they use your product, you get data from that, and then you build on the top of that, you know. And brand recognition, and if everybody using that, you're doing well, so it's results driving and so. So now Milad's gonna talk a little bit how he set up all the database for the project.
There was like 20 different data sets that I took and connected, made a schema on quick database diagram. And then later on I used SQL Alchemy to load all the data into the Postgres PG admin database. And this is one of the example of the database shown here.
So here you did like how is the architecture of the software looks like. So you have here's the models. We're gonna have a classification model that's gonna get the trends generated by the NLP, because you're gonna classify them and see what is the trends with the unsupervised learning. And also we're gonna do classification of supervised learning as well within the first layer, that you have more data. And just the simple stuff, for example, for NLP, we're gonna use MongoDB because it's better for processing, like a large amount of data with You don't need to be super clean and it's not super picky. And you have the SQL one to use for the first dashboard, that is for the first layer. And that's this. So we're gonna have the Python scraping, URL target. Here you have a start form. They're gonna show when do the demo. You press, you get started, scrape, you send to the model, train, send back, and then you have the template in the end. So now explain the machine learning. So for this it's a long journey project, like months of project. So we just did it for the span detector. That's the only machine learning feature that is done for now. So that's the data set. I got the data set from Cargo, from Instagram, and I train and test the model on that. So you guys can take a look on that. So first, when I first did my confusion matrix, whoa, that's great! Like just one mistake and everything good predictions. But I was talking with Steve and trying to figure out why. So coming here, because most of the values is 0 to 1 binary, but I have like followers and followers that can be 1,000, 2,000. So this feature is clear was narrowed the end of the story for the model. So we have to do a normalization process, import the normalization from sklearn, and you use the process to put all the data standards and nice to apply machine learning. So we use k-neighbors algorithm. Then that's the confusion matrix right after you did the normalization. You can see that the accuracy drops to 0.76. What is still good, and I thought I was expecting to go even lower. So later on I'm going to show why it's happening, because we did some exploring the data to find out why. So here you can see, expecting the data, that all the, on the data set, that's not that works for everybody in Instagram, just for the data set. They got all the fake profiles, they are public. Don't have any fake profile, don't have any fake profile as a private in the data set. What is not good for my machine learning, because it needs to be balanced. So it's kind of biased. So, however, use a grid search to try to find the best metrics for the model. So he basically tried all the combinations to find which one is the best. So in this case, it was the mean outcomes and number of neighbors trees and p-value 4. So the metric usually is about the distance between the points. That is the setup. Number of neighbors is number of divisions that will be there, and the p-value is more about the sample. If you have like a big sample, use a small p-value. If you have a small data, you gotta use a large p-value to make the balance on that. So that was in the end, we got the accuracy of 0 and 9 accuracy on the machine learning. That's the model. So now it's gonna do a little demo on the product. Okay, so this is a landing page that we created. So the landing page is just like advertising, just to try to engage whoever is looking to get into the product. So show. That's really cool, because I had a website that I really like it, and I said, hey Drew, I wanna do like that, and he taught me how to reverse engineering the website, and I feel like I can get any website and I can replicate it and make an equal one. Like, yeah, it was a super cool thing to learn.
Yeah, it's like
So you click here and yeah, office hours is amazing. So you click and subscribe, you go to the page that is where the product is. So the first start here in the cell phone, you just put the Instagram profile that should be the target, name, just some data to the database. And then now he's gonna explain how works the dashboard. That's the free version. And then I'm gonna explain the premium version later. So that's just basic statistics.
Okay, well, like any good microservice, you got to be able to get revenue from somewhere, especially if you're not just going to be advertising. So what we offer our subscribers and our users is a few metrics to figure out how to best target your audience. Now there are a lot of products out there that talk about that will show you, the posts, the posts that you've submitted or the posts that you've put onto your page and how much attention that they've got. So you can figure out. So that product already exists, but what you don't really have is that big of a. You don't really have a great data set on your actual audience and see who those people actually are. So when you subscribe and you follow through to our visualization page, you've got a current follower count. You can see, and based on our machine learning protocol, you can see that there are folks who have private and public accounts, and then on top of that, you can see that on your followers, and I guess you've just been following too many people, and with follow for a follow model, with all those click farms, you're going to end up with some fake followers. And so here you can see that we've got a bubble chart, and you can see the distribution of your current follows, and it shows their behavior. So you can see all of them, and if it's red, we've detected it as a fake profile. If it's green, we've detected it as a real profile. So let's get rid of. So let's click all. Let's just look at the fake. So what happens with fake? So you've got a low number of followers and lower number of follows. And let's superimpose the real. Got some big dots out here, big dots over there. So just a unique tool to be able to tell who your audience is and how best to advertise them in the future. And so, obviously this is a prototype and a part of the overall microstat or the microservices that StatGram offers. And since this is in beta, when we get to our next step, you're going to be able to add visualizations and look up each individual user that actually follows you and go a little bit deeper into what their audience is like and see if there's any crossover.
Yeah, so now we're going to just demonstrate it. So we don't have the other dashboards, but it's just prototypes, so we'll be able to show. So we're here in step 3. This is just like a prototype. What is the dashboard in the premium look like? So then you're gonna have more advantage statistics with the machine learning, like what is the groups and what is the existence of them. Like you have like, for example, sentiment analysis as well. You're gonna have the sentiment of them in real time. You're gonna have from the week, monthly, and you're gonna have they separate from the groups. And what I think about that is super complex to get like insight from there. So if you wanna make something just work, you gotta find a niche. For example, people who sell clothes on the Instagram, or people who construction, I don't know, because then you can have someone with domain knowledge and do supervising learning and build like a product with quality. And go to that's the other one, that's what the final product is gonna look like. So you wanna make a tool that's gonna help the market person advertising to find insights to get more leads, but as well we want to make it easy for them to communicate with the project manager team. So it's gonna have like a guide to what tasks you need to do, and every time you click here, you're gonna display some instructions. Always you complete something, you can type here and get the report, and you can import for Monday.com or Trello. So it saves a lot of time for them to in communication and cooperation. And basically that's it. So just come back for the slides right now. Just one more slide. So I don't have time to spend a lot of time with this. I just did it right now. It's like 2 minutes ago. So it's a business framework. So business definition is point value created, problem solved, customer experience, end-to-end customer experience flow, service connectivity. For operations, is prototype, cost structure, pricing, regulation, market share of $17 million 2019. Competitors is the Instagram for dashboard tool, later.com, and TapClick. All of them on the front part of the pipeline. No one is working the bar in the beginning, in the ingestion. So, any questions?
Is that a working dashboard right now? Like, can I plug in my Instagram to see how many fake profiles are following?
You want to use it.
Yeah, because one of the challenge is kind of ambitious. We want to figure out a way to. I want to scrape Instagram. I want to use your profile to do it. You know why? Because if I use like just general account, I just be able to scrape public accounts. But if you use through your account, I can go deep in your connections and get data from people that are in private, but they are friends. So I can get data from there. So we want to. That don't look like something very legal, but
No, it's legal.
You can-
If they
I-
gave
yeah,
you,
you can.
I
It's
think
legal data.
people who want to detect. No, I mean that's just a random idea. Who want to detect their fake account? You guys should set like option where they sign up and give you like the authority. I don't know if I would say that to go ahead and do it.
did you
Well,
test
that'd be
it in
great to
any
have-
kind of profile?
So
You test your theory in your profile, for example.
no, trying the data set, as I
So the
said.
data set from Kaggle.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
build all the structure, the architecture.
So if you want to do that, you can get
Just-
the access code.
It's
through-
good. It's good. I also want to know what's going on with my account.
Yeah.
That's a good project.
That's a
Because
really
I like
good-
it.
I get- I get servers for
Yeah, my
everyone.
account's public if that helps.
Because in this part over here, this module over here is 85% of all the project. That is creating the database. Then say is do the rest of the
I
work.
will
So
give
that's
you,
the
I will give you an idea how to get to her account
Uh-oh.
without her
Oh.
password.
No, I don't.
So there is a plugin through Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. You can use them to log into your website. So and after that, there's certain. Yeah.
Oh,
You just track them.
good to
No,
know.
no, just without tracking. They will give you an access key and a token key, and you can use that to scrape just some data after their permission. It's like when you log into another website with your Facebook account, and they will take you to Facebook, and after that you will give them the permission, and you will go back to them. So you can do it.
We don't want a private info. We just want sentiment in text, like what they put in the comments.
You
Just
can do
just
whatever
private
you
stuff.
want after that. So it's something possible. So it's not impossible. You can do it without taking their username or passwords.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you will save their privacy, and you can do your job, and you can make money out of it.
Yeah.
Drew has a question.
Oh,
It's kind of like the similar service that I talked about, later.com. I think you talked
Yeah, he
about.
mentioned.
Yeah, if you're trying to do that, I also wanted to know like if you guys were gonna do this, display this also on demo day as well. Just ask a question.
If we get it working,
If you're completely working.
if we get it, working.
It was, the other demo day is like a month from now.
3 months.
3 months.
Hope I'll be employed by then.
I can set the deadline if I see you guys there.
But I can go just for fun. Why not?
But it's an interesting service because then a lot of people would use that for figuring out other people's followers or find niche markets. And it helps out because some influencers are not good for marketing as well. They have products and merch, and it's good to know like whose are their fakes and who are they not. I would love to see like metrics like, oh, like how many fake followers follow me? There could be millions and you don't know.
Exactly.
Like, some people can create bots and then just have that just have bots set up. You can sell it to Instagram because they flag people who are bots or not, and you can use that as it's not like a spam detector, but like a bot detector to determine like who's dipping in the market, because Instagram has 1 billion users, and with that, if you just remove all those, it's easy to filter out people who are fake.
It's a really good service currently, and I have 35 followers, 35,000 and with 5,000, and actually I have an account with 4 million followers.
What?
Yeah. So
It is like a famous.
no, it's not mine for my sister. Mine
is
is
yours.
40,000.
Who is your sister?
Who is this?
What do you guys do? Tell us.
She's the Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Oh.
That's what.
What's her name?
That's not appropriate.
That's all we gotta do.
She had 4 million followers. I want to be her 4 million and 1 follower.
Congrats, you're done with the class.
We're done.
Good job. Thank you. Done.
Good job, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good job.
Tell me when it works. Tell me when it works.